Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode. This may be the last two episodes I do for Age of Empire for a minute. Like, I have the African Kingdoms of Life of Rajah. However, uh, we will focus on these last two, which is Cyprus and Baffy Hughes. Let's begin. Who would not have heard the name Richard I of England, better known as the Lionheart? He remains an iconic figure in England and France. You have to be playing the Goths. Despite being a legend, he really was a controversial person. Some say he was a bad son, a bad husband, a bad king, but a gallant and splendid soldier. During his reign of tenure, he did not spend more than 6 months in England. He was not an Englishman either. He was French, a Pentecostal, and did not speak English, but a dialect of French. Busy man. He used his kingdom, England, as a source of revenues for his armies. Moreover, he had a rash personality that was frustrating at times, and therefore he often conflicted with his allies. But how did he manage to earn his fame and become a legend despite all this? His contemporaries saw him as a true hero, and this image remained until today. He was a brave individual, warrior, a skilled military leader, and a righteous person. He politicized and enjoyed He politicized and enjoyed playing chess. Amplifying all of this naivety virtues, he was a true knight king. He was a true knight king, the first of his kind. He established his repute by taking part in the Third Crusade. The crusade was launched between in the year 1187. Saladin, Sultan of Egypt, conquered Jerusalem, the holy city of the three major regions. Richard allied with Frederick Barbarossa, Holy Roman Empire, and Philip Auguste, King of France, to conduct a crusade against Saladin to reclaim Jerusalem for Christianity. Of the latter two, Barbarossa was known as the uttermost soldierly ruler in Europe at the time. When the campaign was launched, Barbarossa chose the Holy Land by land, while Richard and Philip traveled by sea. They met in Sicily, but the tension between the two rival kings was obvious. Richard's way through the Mediterranean Sea to the Holy Land was as adventurous as one would expect from someone called the Lionheart. So I feel like we're replaying the Barbarossa campaign, but it's just a different perspective. Richard will survive. If you're about to occupy city, do not forget that the more that you destroy, the less you will own later. Use monks to heal your army if you have the opportunity. The more effective way of searching an area is spreading your units all over. When preparing the army to immunity, you can use the market to trade the available resources according to your needs. When you have occupied Lesso, you can find resources outside of the city walls. Build town centers to secure them and protect the villagers. Everybody's allied to you at the start, but the pieces fire. Be careful, for there is danger in the air. The army, your scout report. The army of Richard the Lionheart is embarking upon the Third Crusade. First, Richard has to meet with fellow kings in Sicily to prepare the operation. You start your journey north on Sicily on board your ships. It's just one ship. It's 2 ships, okay? Tensor, Green King of Sicily, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right, resides in the city Palermo in the western corner of the map. He is your ally and will host the meetings of the kings. Philip Auguste, Blue King of France, is the old rival of Richard, but this time they will join the forces for a common goal. His camp was already in Sicily next to Nisa. Philip is not known for his powers in the battle, but for plotting and competency instead. Minislayo is a city of the eastern coast of Sicily. It is protected by walls and has a well-equipped port. They are your allies, but do not abuse their patience. Limassol signs a part of the city of Cyprus. Cyprus is the northeastern part of the map. Isaac Cornelius signs the ruler of Cyprus. Usually he resides in Nisos, a well-fortified city in the middle of Cyprus. He is your ally, but he's not not very fond of the Western European royal dynasties. Cyprus represents the inhabitants of Cyprus, both civilian and military. They obey the commands of Isaac Guinness. Okay, so where are we supposed to go? Down and go back. They got villagers. Nope. They got the villagers. They got siege stuff, so that means they got the what you call it? To so you're supposed to, I can already tell just by the way this is structured, you're supposed to land on this thing, bring the army to the camp location. Just like you playing as Britain? Okay. Well, you know. I want to like trigger something because that's what will happen. So currently, everybody's an ally. It's just the first. I thought we'd be playing as the Gulf, but we'd be playing as the British, which is really easy with the longbowmen. You can spam them basically. The only counter the longbowmen. Holy shit! What the heck? So much has changed. I didn't get the. Like, what happened? Hold on. So much, they don't use the word losers. They said something about sending food. Yeah, I'm going to be cheating anyway. So, sending resources. I misspelled that. Yeah, sending resources wouldn't be the issue. However, I can't probably get a market, so you can't do that immediately. It was changed. See something. Did they actually construct the camp or they disappear? No, they just stay huddled here. With 12+1 attack and 220 health, there's bound to be an enemy here. Meetings of kings. It'd be nice if the actual thing followed the road, but oh well. I'm enemies to the Byzantines and the Italians. This scenario hasn't started yet. I just like, it's not necessarily cheating, but I know when you play on hard, the AI be cheating as well, so. Just might as well. I wish there was a harder setting, so I wouldn't have to feel bad about using the code. It's not gonna make me feel bad enough for me to just not completely stop using it, no. But welcome, Richard. You are late as usual. Chancellor, are you the king of Sicily? What has happened to King William? Where's my sister Joan? Unfortunately, William died. Had to take his place. Your sister became quite greedy after the death of her husband, so I put her into prison to give her time to think over her demands. How dare you? Bring my sister here with her inheritance now. Here is your beloved sister. Take her whatever you want. You will not get a single thing from her. I've always known that you are a rat. I do not wish to continue the negotiation. Goodbye, attention.
Yes.
Did she do any damage? No. So, this is supposed to be one of the missions where you try to leave the city alive. The city is looking as an enemy. It's got like the gate. Turns enemies and simply leave. Oh, this is gonna be. I got a monk. I'm not sure, quite sure. They need to give like, you know, I understand this is an older game, you know, things are different, but give like characters certain distinctions. Like give heroes certain distinctions from about it. We do not want to feed foreign troops anymore. Leave our land. Leave our island at once. So they find her enemy. Oh wow, look at all this stuff I can construct it. What is this? This wasn't here earlier. And the French is just chilling. Alright. Joan will survive.
Yes.
Right, put her in. No.
Equilin. Equilin. Yes. Equilin. Yay. Yay. Yes. Yay.
Did it glitch? No, it didn't glitch. What's the like? This is yellow over there. I won't kill nothing because I'm not sure what type of triggers will be released unless these are one of poorly programmed triggers. Just don't know what to do here. Like I need reloaded, like what I can't. Screen of enemy yet? No. Like what was bigger?
Yes. Correct. Yes.
Here. This is nifty. So I guess this whole tech plan was late season yellow. Yellow doesn't have about anything at all. But I don't know what happened. I'm gonna reload. Restart. You know what happened like this. It's just you gotta know the jig off the V anything. We'll go here. Speed this stuff up. Only one soldier is really good here. Well, does a hero need to be there? Yeah, the hero needs to be here. Why is I think Microsoft can make things so intricate. I won't even bring over there. Sorry, know what's up. Alright. Good man, go sub count. Just go over here so I'll get in the way. Or the whole army has to be here, what? The whole army has to be here. Alright. over here without looking at anything. And if the mission glitches out again, then this ain't good me. This has to do with this is due game. Alright, they advance to Imperial. We'll get this lady out of here. I know the side gate here.
Yes.
Alright, get out of here.
Yes.
Back to this.
Corrected. Corrected. Yes.
I guess as long as they don't come around the flag, it's not that bad. But let's see.
Yay.
Joel the Binky has absolutely no attack stuff whatsoever on. They don't want to feed foreign troops like anyone leave our land out at once. I mean, I would have donated the food. English army at 2:30. Oof. The only shit we get the player has been like a nice lump sum of PowerPoints. The objective change. Yeah, the objective change, so we're gonna give it a minute. And if this doesn't work, then we're gonna skip this campaign, work on the very last one. I would like it to work, you know, protect Teal, Cyprus, Limassol, Isaac, Caninos. Am I supposed to destroy the houses or what? I think this is poor trickery. Yeah, destroy the houses don't work.
Yay.
Alright, so this was a wash. I will get our winner to the so they could be like a, so the ending can be seen. This one doesn't work. I don't know why. I was supposed to go down south. You know, there were so many different. Yeah. The conquest of South was more importantly strategically than it seems to become a naval base and from which the eastern Mediterranean could be controlled. In addition to the ports of the Holy Land, having conquered Cyprus, Richard set sail towards the Holy Land and finally arrived. There he soon had to face the fact that he was left alone to conduct the crusade. Frederick Barbarossa had drowned in a river and Philip Augusta turned back to France, having claimed illness. Despite his own seriousness, the Richard captured the city of Aix, breaking a siege with which the German and French Crusade armies had been struggling for 90 weeks. After recovering from his disease, he faced his great counterpart, Saladin, who was no less noble than Richard himself. During the rest of his life, the Crusade, the two faced each other in several battles, but most of which ended in victories for Richard. Most notable was the Battle at Jaffa, where With over 2,000 foot soldiers and 54 horsemen, he managed to draw an army of 7,000 Muslim horsemen in this battle. He proved that he was the greatest strategist of his time. His success even extended to the capture of Jerusalem, but he did not have enough military force left to hold it. The 30% ended with a treaty between the two great upon the Sunday retreat. Yeah, I would like to play it because it would work.